Hey guys, welcome to the next episode of Upkeep. This is a fun, very quick game. This is Voltron week. Let us know if this is a game you like, and also, do you have a Voltron deck? Let us know who your commander is down in the description. Alright, let's get into the deck intros.
You mean comments? You said description.
Oh well. Today I am playing Kozilek, the Great Distortion. This is one of the first commander decks I ever built, and it's terrible, but I have one with it before, so there's a chance, alright? Basically, we're just going to play a bunch of random colorless lands that sometimes have abilities that are rarely relevant. We're going to play a bunch of mana rocks, most of which are unplayable in any other kind of deck, and then we're going to play a handful of equipments to help Kozilek get in for more damage, because the idea is if we can get Kozilek in early, he's a big boy. If we can boost him, give him a little bit better evasion, he's also going to refill my hand, which is nice, because card draw in colorless is, turns out, not very good. That way it only takes 1 or 2 hits to knock a player out of the game. My chances are grim, but that's still a chance. A grim chance is still a chance.
Hey guys, I'm Tommy, and today I am playing Galea, Kindler of Hope. It's Voltron week, so she's a Voltron commander. Her biggest sort of thing is that she lets me look at the top card of my library whenever I want and cast aura and equipment spells from the top of my library. And when I cast an equipment spell this way, it basically skips the equip cost. It says, when the equipment enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. I have a lot of fun when I play this deck. It's not the best, but Voltron is also a weird format, so you never know. Could have some fun with it. So we'll see how it goes.
I'm Paige. I'm playing my fairies deck. My commander is Alela, Artful Provocateur. Mainly a commander who focuses on artifacts, so that's why this deck has at least a Voltron sub-theme. The main themes of this deck are meant to be Voltron and control. Artifacts are very important to Alela because you get a lot more creatures out on the board with that, a lot more fairies. There's a lot of stuff in this deck playing off of how many fairies I have on the field and can help me with that. As Preston has put it before, I go for aesthetics first over strategy, so this deck, not my best. It's probably the worst one out of my decks, but it's definitely one that I am working on here and there. There's some trial and error, and it's been fun to build and try to figure out how to make it work better as time goes on, because I'm still learning.
Alright guys, it's me, Preston, back again. This week, I'm playing Light-Paws, the Emperor's Voice. Normally, during these games, we want to have decks that are within a similar power level. I don't think that's going to happen this week, if I'm being honest. Light-Paws is just so quick and efficient, it's very likely I'll just steamroll over everyone before they have a chance to do anything. This is my best and one of my only Voltron decks, so I thought we can have a week that's pretty quick and just play a really good deck. Alright, I will start with my card draw. I'll do a plains and I'll pass.
Cool beans. I will play an Inventor's Fair and pass the turn.
Alright. I will start with a forest.
What's that one do?
I haven't seen that in a while.
I haven't seen that one. I don't know what that does. I'll pass.
I'll play Secluded Glen tapped and pass.
I'll draw my card. Plains. I'm just gonna bring out my commander and I will pass.
Man,
cool.
He really does cost 2 mana, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's what.
Light-Paws
we
is
are
whack.
very disadvantaged here.
Yeah, no, Light-Paws is whack.
Alright, I'm gonna play a War Room as my land for turn, and then for 2, I'm gonna play a Plague Mirror, a 1/1 mana dork with Infect. Pass.
Infect? Gross.
I doubt that will matter.
Listen,
it's literally just a mana dork.
You're already playing Kozilek, so you're already on thin ice, bud. I will play an island, excuse me. And then for 1, I will bring out a Soul Ring, and...
The guy's gonna win.
I gotta get him.
And then I will tap the Soul Ring for 2 to bring out Sword of the Animist and pass.
On tap. I'll play Dismal Backwater tapped. When it enters the battlefield, I gain 1 life.
Oh my god, she's cheating.
She's above starting, get her.
And then I'm gonna pay 1 for Helm of the Gods and pass.
Alright, untap. Draw my card for turn. Put down a plains. Just to save a little bit of time, I am going to put All That Glitters and Mask of Law and Grace onto my commander. All That Glitters gives my commander +1/+1 for each artifact and enchantment I control. And Mask of Law and Grace gives my commander protection from black and protection from red. And then when these enter the battlefield, I get to go find ores to put on my commander that are 2 and 1 mana cost or less, respectively.
Excellent.
We would get Skyblade's Bloom, that gives it +1/+1 in flying, and then Shield of Duty and Reason. This gives it protection from green and from blue.
Man.
Well, you are completely
Yeah, I am completely screwed now. Cool.
So right now it gets +1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a 7/7 with protection from all colors except for white. And it has flying.
Swords.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Page takes 7 commander damage.
That's fair.
And then I am passing the turn.
Alright.
No, it was figured.
Untap. Dwell. Alright, we're gonna play a Buried Ruin as the land for turn. I think we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 and cast Sisei's Ring. It's just a mana rock that taps for 2, and then we will go ahead and tap that to cast Vorak Battlehorns. It's an equipment that says equipped creature has trample and can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. And I will pass the turn.
Cool. I'm gonna play Canopy Vista, land for turn. Forest Plains enters the battlefield tapped unless I control 2 or more basic lands. I have 2, so it stays untapped. 1 of each color. 1, 2. Bring out my commander, and for that 1 colorless floating, I will use that to play Masterwork of Ingenuity. Artifact, equipment that says you may have Masterwork of Ingenuity enter the battlefield as a copy of any equipment on the battlefield. So I'm going to make it a copy of Sword of the Animist.
That's a lot of ramp.
It's a lot of ramp. Usually this deck doesn't ramp that well, so I'm kind of surprised.
You're green, get good.
With that, I will pass.
I'll play Myriad Landscape tapped, and now pass, because I can't do anything.
I would like to point out that we are also playing setup turns, while Preston over here has a book underneath.
Already has a novel underneath his commander. This is...
Oh yeah, I know.
I'm going to be paying 2 for Chosen by Heliod. It gives my commander +0/+2 when it enters the battlefield, draw a card. I get to go find another aura that's 2 or less to put onto Light-Paws. I will get Spirit Mantle. It gives my commander another +1/+1 and protection from creatures.
Do you have protection from colorless by any chance?
No.
There's a chance.
You have a chance. No, you still don't have protection from white, do you?
No.
No? Okay. We better work quick.
A Daily Regimen, enchant creature. I can pay 1 in a white, but a +1/+1 counter on my enchanted creature. Then I get to go find another aura that's 1 or less. Guildscorn Warn, enchanted creature has protection from multicolored. I will say, I missed my land drop this turn.
Oh.
Wow.
That makes me feel a lot better.
Yeah.
I'll roll for Morgan and
Okay.
Tommy. I'll be nice.
Fair enough.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Morgan, you will take 12 commander damage. And then I will pass the turn.
Oh, I hate it out here. Alright, we're gonna play a Crystal Vein
This
as
is
the land for
speedrun.
turn.
How fast can Preston kill everybody?
So I'm on the fence here. I can draw a card off a War Room, but that would take up most of my turn, and I don't know that I would draw anything that gets rid of Light-Paws, because I only run a little bit of removal, so I almost would rather just play more ramp. Which I think is what I need to do.
Or you could draw a card and give me 1 infect.
You know?
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
It's a great idea.
That I won't do. So for 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? I totally missed a trigger.
Nice.
I'm gonna use a take-back counter. I'm gonna use a take-back counter, and Inventor's Fair at my upkeep, it would have gained me a life. So I will. Boop. So let's see. So for 3, I'll cast Burnished Heart. It's a 2/2 that I can pay 3 and sack it to find 2 basics to put onto the battlefield tapped. Yeah, whatever. Pass.
Okay. As an ability from my commander, she lets me look at the top of my library at any time, so I'm going to do that. She also lets me cast aura and equipment spells from the top of my library. First off, though, I will play a Plains for my land for turn. For 2, I am going to play the top card of my library. Swiftfoot Boots, Gucci Flip-Flops.
Gucci flip-flop.
Gucci Flip-Flops! Everybody's favorite.
So did you draw that Swords to Plowshare by any chance?
About that. No.
No.
Darn. Equipped Sword of the Animist. So she now gets +1/+1, and whenever she attacks, I may search my library for a basic land, put it on the battlefield, tap and shuffle. For 2 more, I will also equip the Masterwork of Ingenuity, which is a copy of Sword of the Animist. So, I will move to combat.
And hit Preston in the face.
Well, what if he doesn't want to hit me? He could hit someone else.
I mean, this is probably the only chance I'm going to be able to hit Preston, so I'm going to do that. She has Vigilance, so she does not tap when she attacks. So that is 6 commander damage coming your way.
Okay, I'll take it.
And then I will search my library for 2 basic lands, put them onto the battlefield tapped, and shuffle. And I will do that after I pass the turn and let you. I am going to search for an island
Untapping.
and a plains.
An island. Return.
And with that island, she will now proceed to win the game.
In a drastic turn of events.
In a drastic turn of events.
Where'd that come from?
That escalated
I don't
quickly.
think I can win the game, but I can do something. 3
Guess
for Vendilion Click. When it enters the battlefield, look at target player's hand. I may choose a non-land card from it. If I do, that player reveals the chosen card, puts it on the bottom of their library, then draws a card. So I'm gonna pick Preston.
Ah, that's okay. I got a lot of good ones.
I wonder if you should have chosen me and thrown away my worst card so I could have one chance of digging for a removal spell.
It's too late now. That one.
I assume so. That goes to the bottom. Oh, and I draw a card
Yes.
after that. Cool.
Pass. But I finally have a creature out.
Yay!
It's one
Yay.
of my pretty fairy cards.
Draw my card for turn.
Fortunately, it's a foil, so it's going to turn into it's already turning into a Pringle, I can see.
Planes.
I can live with that.
Fair.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit.
It's pretty.
I'm gonna
It is
pay a
pretty.
total
Why I
of
made this
4
deck.
for 2 more auras. Elend Umbra, an enchanted creature, gets +0/+4 and gives it totem armor. If it would be destroyed, remove all damage from it and destroy this aura instead.
Oh.
And invulnerability, prevent all damage that would be dealt to enchanted creature. And then I get to go find 2 more auras. The 2 auras I just found were Angelic Gift. It gives my commander flying again, which it already had. But
Double flying.
when it enters the battlefield, I get to draw a card.
He's developing a space program
And
with
then-
Light-Paws.
I got Ethereal Armor, which gives my commander first strike and +1/+1 for each enchantment I control.
Oh. He's now in nuke territory. He can kill us in one shot. GG's, everybody.
That's not great.
Not
And then I'm
great.
gonna take Tommy out of the game.
Cool. Cool. Well, GG, everyone.
Bye, Tommy.
Bye, guys. Have fun.
Bye.
Have fun. I'll see you in hell.
Alright, so
Pass turn.
on your end step, I'm going to
I
pay
didn't even get to
3
do any of
and
the cool
sacrifice the Burnished Heart to find 2 basics to put onto the battlefield tapped. Alright, Paige, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to cut one of my removal spells to the top of the deck. No pressure.
No pressure.
Otherwise, we're
Not
totally
good
dead.
with magic tricks. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Is that it? Is that the one?
Basic land. Basic land.
Untap. That's a mana rock.
Oh, dang.
My
It's not
upkeep,
even a
I'll
good
gain a
mana
life
rock.
off of Inventor's Fair. I don't think I'll have the mana to, but I might as well dig for an answer. So we'll go for 3 mana, tap the War Room to draw a card. Oh my god, it's another land. Alright, for 2, I'm going to cycle away the Blasted Landscape. That's also not a removal spell. I will play a Waste as the land for turn, and I'm going to be honest, this turn feels like a waste.
Oh, no.
I think this is one of those games where you just don't cast your commander.
No. Especially when it's
Oh,
Kozilek
especially
and costs
for
like a
me.
billion mana.
For 3, I'll cast Worn Power Stone. It enters tapped and it taps for 2.
Cool.
Pass! You're dead!
Yeah, I'm dead.
Draw. I'm gonna play an island. I'm gonna pass the turn, and then at Preston's upkeep, I'm gonna tap for 4 for Mistbind Click to champion a fairy, and when it's championed, I tap all lands target player controls. So I'm tapping here 4 lands.
Nice.
Got him!
Nice.
Well, in response, I'll tap them to float the mana.
That was at your upkeep.
Yeah, no, it's gonna go away, but I'm just doing that.
Fair enough.
And then I draw my card for turn.
He says, you can't tap my lands if I tap them first.
Put a planes down for the turn.
It's about sending a message.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
I'll pay
Some foxes.
1
Some foxes.
for
Yeah.
a tragic poet. It's a 1/1 that I can tap to sacrifice the creature and return target enchantment card from my graveyard to my hand. Morgan's
How would you play
probably
instants
more
if you
likely
couldn't?
the top deck an answer, but I'll be nice and I'll roll to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Page is out of the game.
Page loses.
I can block.
No, you
Wait,
can't.
No, I can't.
I don't even
Your turn.
think. No, I did have flying when you killed me. So yeah, there's another. Add that to the list.
4 turns to get a planes.
Well, for what it's worth, I'll gain a life at my upkeep.
Nice.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Is it happening?
Kozilek, the Great Distortion.
Daddy Koz.
Counterspell.
Wait! Tap down in mono white! Enters the battlefield. I'll draw card. Draw back up to 7. He's a 12/12 with menace. 1, 2, 3. You won't believe this. No removal. All right, I'll play a Reliquary Tower as my land for turn. I totally, completely screwed up my turn. I could have totally gotten more out of this turn, but it is too late.
Too late now.
Would it have not kept you from dying next turn? Or could you have just done a little more?
It would not have won me the game. GG, my friend.
No, I get to go to my turn.
He wants the satisfaction.
Alright, well, I mean, for 3, I'll cast Fire Shrieker just to say I cast another spell this game.
There you go.
Draw my card for turn. Tap for 4. Holy Mantle. Enchant creature gets +2/+2 in protection from creatures. Redundancy is key.
Yeah.
And then I'll get Battle Mastery. Enchanted creature has double strike.
Would you believe I
Right
have
now.
a 0 mana instant at colorless that would protect me?
No. So you will be hit for 60 damage this turn. And you are at 31 and 12 commander damage.
In response, I will die. Good game. Good game. Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game. It wasn't actually a good game.
No, it was not.
No.
It was a very bad
It's,
game.
Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you tune in next week for the after show where we talk about how this game went, how much we hate Light-Paws, and all of that. And after that, there will be another episode the week after. So, see you later.